Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to present to you this Little Starlight episode announcement. You may already know me from previous episodes. If you are new, great to have you, and wonderful to have each of you audience members, whether from past or present. My name is Andrea Jaeger, and I'm one of the hosts on Little Starlight, a podcast with interesting, remarkable, and extraordinary guests with enriching, educational, entertaining, and enlightening information. Adriana Solarova and Karen Vazquez are the other hosts with me, and we are excited to connect with you on episodes to benefit your life. Many of you have reached me sharing positive comments about your enjoyment of episodes and how important they are for you and also for you and your family and community. Thank you for your input, kindness, and support. In those recent discussions, there were a few requests about the possibility to have a week in between episodes to absorb fuller, re-listen, and rewatch episodes, and give time to read the books and study further the valuable information being shared by guests and hosts each episode. Absolutely. I could do these every day, but I get it. I totally get it. Okay. We have a happy waiting list of special guests. We really do. Like, we have bookings way past the year. It's so cool. In ways, these guests are superheroes and guiding lights, ready to share their best. And rather than provide episodes weekly, we will air bi-weekly on Wednesdays, so you can receive everything possible during episodes and in between. There are books, bestsellers included from many of our guests. Additionally, each guest provides inspiring and life-improving messages. So we want to give you time to absorb, process, receive, and benefit best the caring, wise, and inspiring episodes, information, and materials shared and mentioned. I've also been asked by families if we can make a digital workbook based upon Little Starlight episodes. I have plenty of time in the middle of the night, so yes, let's do it. Several of the children with cancer participating in Little Star Foundation's year-round programs have volunteered to help us on that because they are inspired by their already seen guests that have included childhood cancer survivors and individuals that have had a great many challenges in their life. Everyone has those. We know audience members have them, and we know the guests and the hosts have them, and we are open to sharing those. And that's why we've become a community. It's so cool. And as Dr. Agus, one of our previous podcast guests, have said, he says that you can have a happier and healthier and more fulfilled life. And so that is important for us to share as well. We want you to have every opportunity to, I mean, I've listened to his over and over. I've listened to every episode over and over. And it's like, oh, wow, how can I incorporate that in? I'm excited, and the hosts are excited as well to bring you this, and the guests too. So let's do this together. You may have heard this before. Either way, honored to share it. The person who knows you best is within you, and you have awesomeness within you. Life has adventures, and sometimes others, even yourself, may go through a process of full circle learning, processing, and healing. St. John of the Cross had what he called the dark night of the soul, and he survived through it. Others may call it, where's the chocolate or ice cream to cope? Every experience can be a learning experience used to survive, thrive, and inspire others, especially yourself. Your truth, all truth, said to be recorded in the stars. I do believe that. Okay, so what I feel is that I've always had this growing up, is that everything that is done, seen, acted, spoken, whether another person acknowledges it, takes accountability for it, is responsible for it, whatever it is recorded. And God and the universe, and there's a great many out there that are helping us with our best interests. Sometimes we hear, sometimes we don't. I mean, there's a lot of things that are involved, and it's not just our own experiences. It's sometimes we just are on a learning path, and so if you're going through something and you feel like you're alone, or you feel that you're struggling, and I do talk about this a little bit later, I just want to make sure you know that others are holding, hugging, guiding, helping. So we try to do what we can here on the podcast for you, but certainly there's you may have family, friends, community, but there's also additional. There's those light beings, let's call them, and we'll go through this in another episode. But for now, just know that that things are recorded. So if something comes up that you do something fantastic, or something happens that's a little bit unfantastic, it's recorded in the stars. It really is. And so those, if you've gone through something harsh or traumatic, blessings will come around the corner. They will. You just you get back up, and you'll see there'll be things. So we'll go through another episode. This is a little bit just kind of like an announcement for you. So anyway, if you ever want to write a note to explain your own heart and truth, I'm trying. Let's see how that goes. Whether anyone listens, hears you or not, if you are ever misunderstood or struggling, if you ever felt alone as a child or at any age, keep faith that you are loved, you are seen, you are heard, and you can shine internally and externally, regardless of circumstances, experiences, and challenges. I know, and I have more to say on this, but I know this to be true. I've seen these little children with cancer that go through so much, and it's incredible the sufferings they're enduring. And there's, regardless of their time, whether it's however long their life, their quality of life is, they have this ability in them to know that things are going to be as they are with their input. So like how they respond to what has happened. I've seen this in children as young as 2 and 3 and 4 years of age, some babies that can't even speak, and they're in a hospital with cancer. And yet they have this awareness of, okay, they hold to faith. And if they ever lose that faith somewhere along the way, it comes back and connects with them. And so I'm not just like blubbering about, my own little personal experiences, which could be adventurous at times. I'm talking about, I've seen a lot in these hospitals and these orphanages and these shelters and these communities that have been hit with some devastating, whether it's illness, whether it's cancer, whether it's natural disaster, whatever it is. I've seen into these hearts and souls and spirits of these individuals, these children and families and communities. And the light that's there is still there. And it's just a matter of sometimes getting a little connection, whether it's from a person or above, however it is, it's possible to rejuvenate that light. And so I just kind of want you to know that. Right? So, and if you're happy, like so many of our guests share that one of their best qualities is they're happy regardless of what they've gone through. And that's something that can be learned and trained. It's like perspective, and glass half full, glass, there's a lot more to see and experience in that, whether you're misunderstood or struggling. And if you've ever felt alone as a child or at any age, keep faith that you are loved, you are seen, you are heard, and you can shine internally and externally, regardless of circumstances, experiences, and challenges. For anyone that is yet to see the true you, yourself included, it's okay. Reflections do appear. And light does appear. If you have been watching our episodes, you have a whole lot of information to call upon. The Brain Huddle too, to help any and all situations. Peace is possible and one thought away. The workbook we will start creating, besides including each guest and host improving and life-inspiring messages, we will do our best to provide additional teaching and training methods on Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor's Whole Brain Living and Brain Huddle with her guidance. Our Little Star Foundation program director team recently took Dr. Jill Bolte Taylor's Whole Brain Living training course. It was so cool. I will be in further training this year with Dr. Taylor and her team so I can become a whole brain living instructor. Really want to benefit everyone at Little Star Foundation that's participating, all the children and families and communities and caretakers and caregivers as well. And certainly Little Starlight episode, whether they're guests, they're hosts, certainly you as an audience member, and myself too, because as many of the guests have shared and the hosts have shared as well, sometimes the best learning experience is seeing someone how they are. And so I'm super excited about being an instructor in that, as serious as each day can be. And you'll hear about the day I have coming up in a moment. But for whatever reason, joy arrives. It just kind of arrives. And I welcome that. And so when joy isn't there, I know, okay, I'm off balance. If joy and light hasn't found a way, regardless of challenges, then whatever's knocked me off balance, I need to restructure there. So anyway, here we are. This is so fun. So in other announcement, exciting news, Dr. Agus has extended an invitation to see his Institute for Transformative Medicine. That's so exciting. You've probably heard about it and from his episode, and you can visualize it. Hopefully we can even air a podcast directly from there. Every guest thus far shared valuable information to improve your life, and we are honored to bring you their life teachings. Keep your questions and comments coming. They are terrific. And I'm going to get to all those questions soon in episodes. There's been so many great ones, so I'm working on that. Maybe I'll do these individual episodes and just answer questions. No, because Adriana and Karen, their insights are very valuable. So I want to make sure they're included. So I am grateful to visit with you through Little Starlight episodes and however else our lives connect. We look forward to every episode with you, giving you enlightening, entertaining, enriching, and educational episodes, and seeing how the bi-weekly Wednesdays fit in best for you. Guests are having a wonderful time too. You can tell they and us hosts are genuinely having fun, participating to make a difference in your life. And importantly, from what we have heard, you are appreciating and valuing our time together as well. When people take the time to listen or to connect, that's valuable time. I never take that for granted. So thank you. I'm grateful that you're enjoying these episodes and that you're giving feedback. We've got a great waiting list coming for you. So keep tuned in and watching. Thank you for welcoming us and being with us. Our interest is certainly about benefiting others' lives, helping humanity and society. And sometimes it can be a little thing. Sometimes it's a big thing, but whatever it is, we're happy to do our part. Lots more to come. Remember, we are still working hard for Little Star Foundation programs to be award-winning, making a difference in the lives of children with cancer and those in need. Today, I'm heading to a hospital where I am on shift to help a family's cancer surgery. Otherwise, I would continue this far longer, definitely, as connecting with all of you is a gift I treasure. Being with each of the all-star guests, the awesome co-hosts, Karen and Adriana, and the amazing Little Starlight audience, you. It feels like a birthday, holiday, and reunion celebration combined. Consider this episode as a brain huddle happy hug to you. Dr. Agus did say several hugs a day are important, so consider yourself receiving a goodwill and good-natured hug from me. See you, and remember, you can rewatch, re-listen, and enjoy previous episodes anytime you want. Thanks.